This is a hand that I may have misplayed in the monthly BBO Stars and Platinum tournament. So I was declaring this 3-no trump contract. West leads the 4 of spades to East King and my ace. I then played a diamond to the jack, which East very kindly won and returned another diamond. When I cashed my diamonds, I found that they broke. So now I have 11 guaranteed tricks and a possible 12 if I finesse clubs, or if clubs drops, or if there's some kind of squeeze. This is match points, so plan your play to maximize your chances of getting a 12 trick. My tired brain was aware of the possibility of a squeeze, but opted to finesse because I couldn't be bothered to calculate the odds, and 50% seemed okay, and frankly, I couldn't be bothered to think of the squeeze. To my horror, the queen was offside and there was indeed a squeeze. So now that my brain is less tired, let's calculate the odds of the squeeze working. For the squeeze to even be possible, we need one of the following scenarios. 1. The person with the long hearts has a queen of clubs. The last 4 cards in the north hand would be the 10 of spades, the jack of clubs, and king double turn heart. When we cash the last diamond in the south hand, we pitch a spade in the north hand. Whoever has a long hearts will be forced to choose between pitching a heart, establishing our third heart, or pitching a club, setting up our jack of clubs. 2. The person with the long hearts has a jack of spades. The last 4 cards in the north hand would be the 10 of spades, the jack of clubs, and king double turn heart. When we cash the last diamond in the south hand, we pitch the jack of clubs in the north hand. Whoever has a long hearts will be forced to choose between pitching a heart, establishing our third heart, or pitching the jack of spades, setting up our 10 of spades. Three, hearts breaks 3-3 and West has a jack of spades. The last 4 cards in the north hand will be the 10 of spades, the jack of clubs, and king double turn heart. When we cash the last diamond in the south hand, West would have to pitch a heart in order to keep 2 hearts and a jack of spades. Now North can pitch their 10 of spades, and East has to face a losing choice between pitching a heart or pitching their queen of clubs. 4. Hearts breaks 3-3 and West has a queen of clubs. The last 4 cards in the north hand would be the 10 of spades, the jack of clubs, and king double turn heart. When we cash the last diamond in the south hand, West would have to pitch a heart. Now North can pitch their jack of clubs. East would now have to pitch a jack of spades or a heart and has been squeezed. The last way that a squeeze may be possible is if West holds both the jack of spades and the queen of clubs. Then the way to play this would be to play until we have a heart, a diamond, and a small club in hand, while keeping a spade and a king and jack of clubs in the north hand. Upon cashing the last diamond, West would have to choose between letting go of a club or the jack of spades. If they let go of the jack of spades, then North's 10 would be good, so they would have to let go of a club. Declarer can let go of the 10 of spades now, and there will be a show-out squeeze when Declarer plays a small club from the south hand. As you can see, for the first 4 cases, we have the same play up till we decide what to pitch on the 4th last card. For cases 1 and 4, we pitch the 10 of spades from the north hand, while for cases 2 and 3, we pitch the jack of clubs. As for case 5, we have to play a completely different line, and because that line of play only covers this one case, which needs both the queen of clubs and jack of spades to be with West, plus the fact that if the queen of clubs is with West, you could simply finesse, and it only really benefits to play for a show-up squeeze if West started with 4 card clubs and a jack of spades, and East has queen double turn club, which would have been discovered with the other line of play when you simply cash 2 clubs. Now, how frequent are each of these cases? For cases 1 and 2, the probability of the person with the long hearts having the jack of spades or the queen of clubs is usually just under 50% each because of vacant spaces. Both lines are fairly equal unless, for example, a 4th West lead promises an honor. In that case, you would know that West started with the jack of spades because East has already shown up with the king, and this gives the line where we pitch the jack of clubs a slight edge. But in this case, we know that both defenders have 4 spades each. So the probability of the defender with the longer hearts having longer spades is exactly 50%, while that of the queen of clubs would be 33.33% if the person with long hearts has 4 hearts, because they can only have 2 clubs, and 16.67% if they have 5 hearts. But wait, there's more. If this were the case, then the queen of clubs would already have dropped by this point. As for cases 3 and 4, West has a jack of spades or queen of clubs half the time each. So hearts are either 3-3 or someone has a long heart. Also, the squeeze line where we pitch the jack of clubs is superior and works exactly 50% of the time, plus the chances of the queen of clubs dropping making this much better than taking a simple finesse. However, all that said, if the squeeze were possible, then East has most definitely misdefended, because if East had returned a heart instead of the obvious no-go diamond, then there would be no squeeze, and the only way for us to take 12 tricks is to take the club finesse. Well, that or drop the queen double turn, but that's anti-percentage. So if you remember my number one rule of contract bridge, which is to never assume a misplay, then the right thing to do is simply take the finesse. So did I misplay the hand? I don't know. What do you think?